And basically, when we speak about success factors, we are dealing with the SuccessFactors business execution software, which is in short called as the BizX software. And the most utility to take it up is because it drives real business results by ensuring organizational alignment, optimizing people performance, and building competitive advantage with greater workforce insight. So the definition itself speaks a lot about the benefits of going ahead for success factors, which in short like helps us understand that it mostly streamlines the organizational requirement, and then accordingly it enhances the performance, and hence it gives us the advantage of getting a greater workforce insights. This workforce insights is like nothing but getting a better view of the analytics. SuccessFactors has its own benefits as well as the drawbacks. I would not like to hide the drawbacks because every tool has its own plus points and the negative points. So the plus point with SuccessFactors is SuccessFactors, when it was being created, when it was being taken by SAP, I would mean that, which was February 2012, been acquired by SAP. That time it was mostly being taken up keeping in mind to target the talent management suite, because SuccessFactors had a very beautiful performance handling the talent management area, which includes taking care of the talent management modules, which are starting from talent management, then compensation, then learning management, recruitment, and finally the performance management, which we have as performance management and goal management. So initially when the product was launched by SAP, it had a beautiful performance, and SAP was really counting on it to deliver good results in the area of talent management. But yes, going forward, now it's 2014, it has, SAP has realized that talent management is a good thing, but also needs to take up the other areas of success factors, which are equally critical, which are payroll and time. So parallelly, they're also coming up with various upgrades which can take care of the payroll and the time requirements as well. But yes, there are a couple of scenarios which SAP had projected. I myself being a part of the team, we had some scenarios like hybrid scenario, where we have a mixed scenario. Hybrid means we have something as SAP R3, which we call it as on-premise solution, and cloud is always a success factor. So when we say it's a hybrid scenario, it means time and payroll will be run at my on-premise solution, and secondly, the talent management thing will always run on cloud on SuccessFactors. But in terms of having the employee master data synchronization between on-premise and cloud, we really need to make sure that data is tightly integrated, the master data is well replicating, and these are some of the requirements so that we have the master data tightly synchronized on-premise and cloud. And based on this tight synchronized system, we can take care of various modules. So this was one scenario called hybrid model, which SAP had suggested. The another one is the full cloud model of SuccessFactors, which mostly deals with having everything on cloud and no dependency on what we call as on the on-premise solution. So to carry on with a full on-cloud solution, what SuccessFactors had done is it had integrated with few of the online tools, like an online tool for this thing time. They're using CATS. Similar online tools are available in the market for payroll also. So similarly, they have done some tight integration with various online other applications, and they're carrying it out fully on cloud. So I'll show you I have some of the scenarios available. So at the present moment, they have these two scenarios in the market. So are you still with me, Akash and Irfan?
Yes, Kaushik, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. So coming to the areas of the full cloud HCM suite, we have these many submodules which we have to be configured inside SuccessFactors. So the backbone of SuccessFactors is nothing more than Employee Central, which you can see is lying at the middle. It mostly takes care of the whole employee master data and creating all basic employee related information inside SuccessFactors. Apart from that, we have some other modules like, as I mentioned, compensation, learning management, payroll, Jam, analytics, performance, goal management, and recruiting. So I'll quickly give you a good overview about each one of them. But first, I'll finish this slide and then I'll take it up again. So going ahead, these are some of the benefits of, like, I'll start with Employee Central first, because as I mentioned, it is the backbone. So Employee Central supports like a lot of HR processes. It's been running in various 185 countries. The count has increased because this is the slide which I had presented in SAP Labs around like 6-7 months back. So don't go by the figures. They have changed in the meanwhile, and so it's widely being used various countries, and we have a flexibility to use it in various different languages also. Apart from that, it helps in taking care of the HR transactions. Like we cannot directly give the T codes which we understand from HR transactions, but what this means is we can take care of those functionalities through this. On top of it, we can take care of the hiring part, we can take care of transfers, position management. This is a very beautiful area, position management, which has been introduced recently in the latest upgrade. Through this, we can create a position management and take care of the whole org chart scenarios. Apart from that, we have an absence management scenario and few more things. Payroll has been used for 18 countries. The count has now become 27. And then we have some of the more benefits like cost effectiveness, delivery boosting. It also helps in like reducing the delivery cost, and the quality is improved. And the very as I was mentioning, SuccessFactors has its own benefits as well as drawbacks. Some of the benefits are like it's very beautiful look and feel. It can be used across all devices, let it be laptop, tabs, and mobile phones. And the user interface is very beautiful and easy to go for. Next thing is the tight integrations between various submodules. Very eye-catching part of SuccessFactors is the analytics. Analytics is very important and a plus point with SuccessFactors, because as I believe you all might have seen, we have this dashboard concepts using BIBO, where we can provide very beautifully looking reports, as in reports will not be, I mean normally so far we have been dealing with reports in a tabular format, but using this analytic skills we can show the same data using our like bar graph, pie charts, statistical views, which really are very eye-catching and make the end user very comfortable to understand the flow, and he can easily understand the data rather than seeing the data in a table format and analyzing. So it makes things much easier for the end user. So these are some of the benefits. Ease of administration, it can be very easily configured. Can you still hear me? I see some network issue problem. Okay, please you can ping me if you come across any network related issues. Yeah, going ahead.
Can hear you.
All right. So, okay, I'll quickly move to the next couple of slides. So I have some more benefits. Like it's designed for everyone. It's boosts adoption. Easily it can fit into the required the existing scenario. It is mobile, as I was mentioning. It can be used on laptop, mobile phones, iPads. So that's a benefit. So this was a quick overview about the Employee Central part. It has lot more than what I just had shown you, but as this is a demo session and we have some time constraint, I have to cover most of the other submodules also. For that reason, I'm keeping it short. specifically for the demo scenarios. But yes, going ahead, we have a lot of scenarios where, and recently there has been some additional updates where Employee Central is also being able to take care of some of the time-related configurations. Like we can really create all our holiday calendar, absence quotas, and everything we can create through straight away through our Employee Central configuration. In SuccessFactors only. So slowly SuccessFactors is reducing the dependency of the users on SAP HCM on-premise solution. It is giving all the probable functionalities on SuccessFactors itself. Quickly jumping to the Employee Central Payroll area. Employee Central Payroll is always tightly being integrated with my Employee Central, because we need to access the master data all the time so that we can play around with the payroll area. So it's tightly integrated with payroll. Employee Central, and there is an integration tool called Boomi. We might be aware of an integration tool called XIPI, but SuccessFactors has its own integration tool, which they call it as Dell Boomi. So they have an integration between Employee Central and Employee Central Payroll using that Boomi tool. Also, as I mentioned, there are some of the functionalities of payroll which are not being supported on SuccessFactors. So for such scenarios, either we have to integrate to our SAP HCM system on-premise, or the other option is to integrate with third-party payroll services like ADP and other things. So that option is also available with us. Going forward, we have some of the basic payroll functionalities which have been taken care on SuccessFactors side. So which has like gross pay calculation, gross to net calculation, debt to active pay calculation, and few more. This is the list of the 18 countries where the payroll has been implemented for. The list has become now 27, and it's still going on. They're still increasing the count. Coming to the another important aspect is the integration. As we know, this is a cloud tool, so integration plays a very big role here. Without tight integration, things will not work out. So to have everything on cloud, it needs to be well supported using integration tools from various other entities. So this diagram will make you understand like how we have everything on full cloud using a technology where it's tightly been integrated with various other services across the cloud. It is a third-party integration with talent management and with other systems also, so that we have everything on cloud, and an end user don't get to know that it is integrated only interface. The end user get to see is the full cloud system. So everybody's with me? Hello?
Yeah, Kaushik. Hi, Kaushik. I have one question.
Yes, Akash.
Kaushik, I'm totally new to SuccessFactors. Okay, so I'm asking question like SuccessFactors, SAP is promoting SuccessFactors now. Okay, so
right,
how
yes.
SuccessFactors is integrated with SAP HCM? Is it integrated or it is totally different?
No, that is what actually I mentioned in the beginning. SAP is promoting in two ways actually. First way, we can call it as two models. The first model is a hybrid scenario. That means we have the scenario happening on SAP HCM, which is my on-premise solution. Okay. And that will only take care of areas from payroll and time. Alright?
Okay.
Whereas to handle talent management, which is the main best area of SuccessFactors, we need to integrate our SAP HCM, which is my RP system, with my SuccessFactors tool. Okay. So to do this, we have some specific reports in my SAP RP only, where we need to configure it. And we have some SQL configurations also available. And to have those configuration in place in the R3, we need to implement the add-on. Going a little bit in complex. Just I would like to make you aware of the scenario. Once we have the add-on implemented by the basis on my R3 system, I will be in a position to configure things required to integrate my SAP R3 with my SuccessFactors Cloud solution.
Okay.
So this is what we have is the hybrid scenario. Once the integration is established, so the configurations required in such scenario will be from the R3 end. First thing. Second thing, we need to have a middleware. So SAP's famous middleware is our PI, which is Process Integration Tool. So we'll be using that. And the rest of the configuration shall be required from SuccessFactors. So once we have configured from SAP R3, we have done the PI configuration and we have done the SuccessFactors configuration. We have a channel between SuccessFactors and R3. And this way we should be in a better position to synchronize our employee master data.
Okay.
So once the data is synchronized, we are good to go with the employee central submodule of SuccessFactors.
Okay.
So this is one scenario.
Yep.
Other scenario is a full cloud scenario, where there is not much of dependency on my SAP R3 system, which is my HCM. Everything will be on cloud only, which means everything will be on SuccessFactors only.
Okay. So no SAP is required.
No SAP is required in that scenario.
Okay.
So why they have promoting these two solutions, because if the client or customer already has SAP implemented, and if they go and say them, they'll say my SAP is a waste now, who will use it? So for such scenario, they are suggesting, okay, let's go for a hybrid scenario, where you can very well go for taking care of the employee master data, or time or activities on SAP R3, and you can take care of the talent areas through SuccessFactors.
Okay.
So I hope I could answer to your question.
Yes, you did. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. So going ahead, this is the full cloud HCM, which I was just talking about. So to have everything on full cloud, there's no dependency on SAP. Most of the functionalities are available on SuccessFactors, but still like some time-related things are required, for which we have an integration with another time management external tool, maybe suppose CAT or something. We have some more tools available in the market. So, but slowly, SuccessFactors is reducing the dependency. So it is providing with every update, it is coming up with enhanced functionalities to take care of time and payroll activities. So as I was mentioning about the integration technology, so for our hybrid scenario, which I was mentioning, we need to integrate using our SAP PI. And this comes as a part of the SAP tool. So this is very much popular in all SAP users. Another thing which I just mentioned about was the Dell Boomi integration tool, which is specifically used to integrate Employee Central with Employee Payroll. And the latest on the market in-demand technology is the HCI technology, which is HANA Cloud Integration Technology. So for those clients or customers who have HANA platform, they should be looking ahead to use this integration technology. So these are like some of the customers who are using this integration and SuccessFactors strategies. So I'll quickly take a system scenario where I can show how the system is. Okay, everybody's okay?
Everybody's with me?
Yes.
Yeah. So for success factors, basically we have two logons. Okay, one is the generic success factor logon screen. As you can see, this is the normal success factor login screen. IE sometimes gives some problem, so I'll show you in some different browser as well. This is my success factor login screen, but this is only the login screen for the end user. From our consultant point of view, we also get a different login, which is the provisioning account login, and we start our basic configuration right from there. So I'll show you the provisioning screen also. So this is the SuccessFactors provisioning screen. All right. So I'll show you this one after I'm done with. But normally, from our perspective, we have to start our basic configuration. Basically, we have to activate those areas where we would like to configure. So those activation areas means the submodules which we would like to configure. And inside every submodule, we have some specific settings which are required to be done, so that we can get started with my configurations using my admin credentials. So I'll first show you how the login is about, and then we'll show you what exactly needs to be done. This will be short, and as this is the first demo class, I would not like to make things too complex by getting much into technicalities. So I would like to show the good parts, and we'll just brush up the technical areas also. So in the SuccessFactors login screen, we have basically, as I mentioned, this is mainly targeted for the end user. So I would just take up one scenario, one user I'll take. Okay, so here I have logged in using one of my user. Still loading. Need to check the other user.
Can you also show like how the other tool looks like? You just showed
The provisioning
login
account?
screen.
Provisioning
Yes.
account? Yes. I just wanted to show you the SuccessFactors scenario, and then sort of take into the technical area, so that you first feel exactly how it is about, and then get to the technical side. So here I have logged in as an admin, and I can go. This is my admin home page. This is redirecting. So here you could see, as I have logged in through admin, there are, sorry, one second, it's loading. Okay, meanwhile, I'll take the other user. So I have logged in here as one of my user called Timmy Tabasco, and this is the home page for Timmy Tabasco, which is the BizX home page. SuccessFactors, we also call it as BizX, which is Business Executive Software. So don't get confused if I take the name as BizX and not SuccessFactors. So this is like the SuccessFactors home screen, home page for one of my user here. Here it is like something about creating of various styles here, and we have various styles for various sub modules. Like we have a tile for Jam, we have a tile for goal management, we have personal information tool tile here. From here we can take various other information, like I can go and see his public profile, I can see his compensation statement, I can see the scorecard, goal management, career worksheet, and Jam. So and this is a fully flexible page. I can create a separate tile and can map it to one of the required sub areas, I mean sub modules. Also, the other option is I can click on this drop down, and this will show me links directly. I can go to various sub modules. Like if I want to go to Jam, I can click here. If I want to go to goal management, if I want to performance, compensation, development, careers, and few more options are available with me at the moment. So this is how the home page for Timmy Tabasco will look like. As I was also trying to open the new page, yeah, the admin page has logged in. Admin has logged in here. The other user was Timmy Tabasco. This is another user called admin. So here, admin will get few more privileges because he has got the admin rights, and he can take care of the admin related settings also. So here, this is the admin's home page. As I was showing you the admin tool page, I'll again go back to the same. Just a minute, it is loading. So here we are. This is the page called admin tools page. Here, if you could see, can both of you see my screen? Please let me know if there's a lag with the screen loading at your end. I can wait for some time. Okay, that's really great. So if you could see, I have these links, pictorial links available, which mentions each sub-modules. Like goal management has one link, performance management has one, variable pay, compensation, succession planning, recruitment, and a few more. So if I click on one of them, I'll just take compensation, I can see some of the functionalities available here for him. Same available for various different sub-modules also. If I take performance management, I could see a few more functionalities available. So being an admin, he needs to take care of these configurations so that he can make sure that once the end user, like suppose for performance management, I need to decide my rating scales. So the admin needs to define what are the rating scales available, so that when an end user, suppose the end user is a manager, he wants to set some performance management goal sheet or something, he gets these rating scales which has been configured by the admin. So these are some of the configurations which are required, needs to be done from the admin side. Now these are some of the functionalities required for recruiting sub-module. As you can see, configuration of the standardization mapping, edit applicant status configuration. So we have some template settings, and few more configurations which are required, which are specific for recruiting. Similarly, we have it for various company settings also are available. As I was mentioning, we have the options available these days to take care of the position management and the time off functionalities, which are the latest addition with the latest update of SuccessFactors. So here we can take care of most of the configurations available. And then we have the reporting tool. Here also we can take care of the reporting related configurations. So this is the place where the admin can take care of the basic configurations. Apart from this, there are also some more configuration areas available, which we can get to see once we take the old admin tool page. It is loading. So this is the old admin tool page. The same functionalities are also available in the new one, but the only difference is that was a little pictorial format, and this is like straight links. So here I can see I have all the authorization to take care of reset of the user passwords. I can export all my employees from here. I can also import from here. That link is not coming at the moment, but yeah, we have that functionality. We can do a goal transfer, we can change the status, and few more things. Similarly, this is a very important aspect of configuration, which is MDF, which is nothing but the metadata framework. So using this, we can import our existing structure. Like if you want to manage a position, we have to go for the manage position, and we can import our existing structure, org structures. This is what I'm talking about, and we can have the same org structure in place in the SuccessFactors also. We will have to do a few more configurations post that, but yeah, this is just the beginning. We can go ahead and have my org structure in place. So this is how we can manage a position here and then assign it to an org structure. We can create a position or we can search it. So we can take care of a lot of activities here. We can create a position from here like this. So these are some of the functionalities and configurations which are available inside my admin tool scenarios. Now going back, I would show a few other things which the admin can do. Admin, as you can see, has various set of tiles which are specific to each submodule. I have a separate tile for analytics, I have a tile for goal management, career. But I can go to Jam straight away from here. I forgot to mention, I hope everybody, I mean, you both have heard about Jam. Akash, I'm sorry, Akshay, right?
No,
Yes,
I have not.
I heard it's networking.
Okay, just to mention, Jam is the latest social collaboration tool for SuccessFactors. Jam is not only being very famous for HCM, but it is equally famous for CRM as well as SCM. As I mentioned, Jam is a famous collaboration tool. So the first name we get in mind is Facebook, which is a very hot cake towards the social collaboration thing. But as Facebook has its own benefits and limitation, so has Jam. And Jam is specifically being made keeping in mind the corporate requirements of collaboration. So I'll quickly show what all things the Jam can do. We can create a group. We can create a private group in Jam where we can collaborate. Collaborate as in we can speak to our people. We can exchange our views. We can not only exchange views, we can exchange documents. We can exchange the training material. And also it has some very beautiful functionalities like polling. Suppose there is a discussion about something like a salary increment percentage to be made. Say suppose HR wants to get the views of its employees. So HR can put a poll question like, should we provide more salary? I mean something where he wants to go for a polling and see the feedback of its employees. He can put up a question and he can put up a polling options like should be 10% or more than 10% or less than 20%. So people can choose those polling things. I'll quickly show you that. So these are some of the functionalities which Jam provides. That is the reason why it is so popular, because it helps people to connect that easily. That is the reason why it is very much important not only for HCM, so that people can connect with HR, they can connect among themselves, management can connect among themselves, and they can discuss on some of the crucial things. They can create a task which has a particular deadline so that people need to revert which can save a lot of time. This is some of the HR HCM scenarios. But when we come to the HCM scenarios,
Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate if you can just take one scenario and explain how it looks from a client perspective or user perspective and how you configure it. So that will give us, some more understanding of
yes,
what.
I'll take you to Jam.
One more question, like how about the data security, how it is maintained, where the data is, who's the data owner?
Okay, for data security, we have some very strong cloud data transfer strategies, which are SAML 2.0. So 1.0 was the previous version. So SAML 2.0, if you Google, you will see it has a very tight and very secure data integration strategies. Okay, so we are using SAML 2.0 for that. We have a RSA algorithm which encrypts the data and passes to the end user, to the application, and there it gets decrypted. So, and we have another SSL technology, which is secured socket layer technology. So we have some tight cloud security measures, which is really helping us to transfer the data in the most secure manner.
No, like there are multiple customers, so all the data will be at a centrally located, or how is it? Like it is a shared memory?
It will be centrally located with at SuccessFactors database. But yes, only the user will be able to see his or her own data, not others' data. So that
this is
has two aspects. One aspect is transfer of data, and one aspect is storing of data. So your question was on which part?
Both of them.
Yeah. So for transfer of data, as I mentioned, we have this. We normally do a handshake. Yes, please. Yeah, please go ahead. Hello.
Go ahead. No problem.
Yeah. So I was mentioning about these strategies. If you go to there's a T code in SAP called S-Trust. Have you ever got a chance to go through that S-Trust configuration? Hello? Hello?
Oh, Koshika.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so if you get a chance post this session, please go to this T code called STRUST. There you will see some of the very useful security measures which normally we use for handshaking between SAP and some other system. So there you will find some nodes for SSFA, OAuth, and there. Okay, I'll quickly show you another like security thing. If you see my screen, you see something called shown as lock. Could you see the lock? Can you see the lock? Okay, so every site has this thing if it's a secured site, and you can see the certificates which are there to provide these security measures. So you can see there's a certificate available and this has a validity to it. Okay, you can further go down to the details tab and you see some of the other areas. So this is not disabled, but normally if you open a different browser, you're able to copy the certificate. All right. So what you do if you want to do a handshake between the SuccessFactors tool and your application, maybe it's a HCM or R3 system, you download this certificate and you install it in your S-Trust configuration in SAP R3, and there's a vice versa process also. We also get some certificates from my SAP R3 system and we upload the same here. I'll show you the place in my SuccessFactors tool also. So this way we are exchanging the certificates. This certificate exchange is nothing but building up the trust between two partners. So once we do like this, we establish a trust partnership between two entities, and then we have a secured channel using SML and SSL thing, and that's how we transfer the data securely between two partners to and fro. hope I could, I know it's a little technical, but at least I could provide the basic of information.
Yeah, that was very informative.
Okay, great. So this is like one of the profile called Kala Grant's profile. Here I can see the org chart from here. I can see the public profile, the talent profile, compensation profile. I want to show you one. All will take a little more time, but yes, during the course of the classes, definitely we will take each of them. So this is the public profile for one of my user called Kala Grant. So you can see a lot of difference between the end user, the front end user can see this screen rather than my previous portal screen, which was not as attractive as this. So this is the home page for a particular user. From here he can see his or her basic details. He or she can change it. He can go to other areas also, talent profile, personal, compensation areas, goal, plan, org chart, everything, every place he or she can straight away navigate from here. Not only this, this homepage has public profile pages also a few more things, like the badges are something about which demonstrate the good work done by a particular associate, and these are being provided by different people based on the work and various other skills. Here is another important and beautiful thing is the org chart thing. So far to have a very beautiful org visualization, we were relying on Nakisa, but going forward, this SuccessFactors gives us a good tool which provides another beautiful layout of the whole org chart. So it's just loading. Okay, for some reason it's taking time. Meanwhile, I'll quickly show you the Jam scenario. But on the left side, if you could see the direct reports of Kala Grant, on the left side, like a lot of people, and we can see their business cards straight away from here. You can see the details. We can go to their org charts. Okay, org chart. Let me try this in a different browser. Okay, maybe some system issue today. But yeah, this way we can see the whole org chart for different people. Yeah, it has come now. Yes. Can you see my screen? Yes. So this is how the org chart looks like. It's very beautiful. And it shows 2-3 levels down till the leaf node. Like you can see, Kala Grant is the VP sales. She has 18 direct reports. The total, including the indirect reports, is 50, which means some of her direct reports also has few more reportees. So if we click on one of them, you can see further it will drill down to a few more reportees. So this is quite a beautiful picture, visualization to see the whole org chart. Then there's a business card also available here. If I click on the business card, it will load the data and will show the basic details for a particular employee. We can click on the links here and we can see things more in detail. So okay, I was showing you a few other things. Apart from that, we also have things like in Tabasco. I can go to the performance management, I can go to the compensation part for a particular employee. This is a compensation related link which has all the compensation plans available. He or she can also see the compensation letter. There are some specific templates available. So we have sections for various sub-modules. I was speaking about Jam, so I'll quickly navigate to Jam. Jam is again a different system, which definitely is a part of SuccessFactors, but it takes us to a different application. So again, we have to establish some connection, secure connection between my SuccessFactors and my Jam application. If you see, the link has changed, it has become demo.sapjam.com. So it is redirecting me to a different application. Just loading, just give me one moment please. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello? Hello?
Yes, we are able to see it.
Okay,
yes,
that's
yes.
great. So this is the Jam page for the user Timmy Tabasco, and if you could see, it has quite a similar interface like Facebook. Here, he has a couple of groups which he has created, and then there are some notification functionalities available. He can send some messages to various people. He can. This is the pool I was talking about. Suppose if you want to ask a question in your organization, suppose you are the HR and you want to ask a question that would you be interested to implement Jam for our organization, you can create a poll question here like yes, no, or maybe, and let people vote for it. So based on the count, you will get an understanding about okay, are people happy with something or not? They want to go for something or not? So these are some of the areas which Jam is very helpful. Apart from that, as I was mentioning, like we have groups here. So if I take one group, Jam test for excellent. So I've created a few groups here. So this is one of the group where Timmy Tabasco is a member of. So here he can create a discussion, like suppose this is a discussion called moderation cycle for year 14-15. So he can create a discussion. Discussion is something like on a topic, and he can create people. He can invite people. Suppose he has a discussion and he creates a discussion and he asks a question. Please provide a valuable suggestion for the moderation cycle 14-15. And as he had added, invited a person called Carla Grant, she can comment on it. And this is a private discussion. So she can. I mean, they can definitely discuss on something important and private, and come to a conclusion right from this. So this is an important and very useful scenario. Not only this, there are some of the areas like contents. Here, as I was mentioning, we have a lot of tools available. Like we can create a blog and post it here, which everybody can see. We have some decision-making tools called decision tool. Poll, I just mentioned about that. Pros and con tables is like putting up an article and let people vote its cons and pros. So that way everybody will be aware of exactly what's going on, and then we can rank something. Then something we can put up a link here. I can put up a link, a YouTube link or something which is quite informatory. People can go for. Then we have planning tools. Then we can put up a video, we can put up a wiki page, we can create a private folder also with only required members who can see the same. So I've created some of the scenarios here. Somehow we are running a little short of time, hence will not be able to showcase all of them, but these are the scenarios. Like this is a decision tool, this is a polling thing, this is I think a pros and cons. 1 second, it's loading. I quickly check what this is for. Okay, this is the pros and con thing. So if you could see, I have put up a question: consequences of compensation cycle alignment, and I can invite people so they can put its pros and cons, so that once I see a mass of people providing their pros and cons, I could come down to a conclusion, or could share it with the proper HR representative so that they can take a call in the benefit of an organization. So these tools helps like HR or management to get the idea of exactly what the mass employees are looking for, so that there is no gap exactly. So these are some of the very helpful tools to collaborate between management and resources, HR and resources, HR and HR, and few more. So these are some of the things to speak about. And yes, as I was mentioning about the other provisioning account, so this is it. So this is the area where we have to start with and have to do the configuration. So I'm logging to the provisioning account. So this is how the provisioning account will look like post getting logged to. Here I have various company names. These are nothing but the scenarios. If I take one of the scenario, this will be like a client-specific scenarios which we can create for various clients. And here we can go for do a lot of settings, but the first one which is important is the company settings. And here I can see there are settings which are specific to various modules. I can activate or deactivate them. Like the first one is a compensation management submodule. I can use only those functionalities which I will need in my scenarios. So I can check or uncheck them. I can use the scorecard dashboard, employee scorecard dashboard, and so I have some options available here, which let me choose which all I want. And apart from this, we have some framework, which framework we can go for, something we would like to enable in terms of objects. Like this is the area for Jam, which I just mentioned you about. So if I'm implementing this checkbox is always ticked so that I can integrate. And here I mentioned the URL for my Jam application. So which I was highlighting that initially I started with a different URL. I logged into BizX account and then I clicked a link called Jam from there, and I got redirected to this application, which is demo.sapjam.com. So I need to mention which application it will redirect me to. All right, and there are some more functionalities available, which versions and all. So this we can like initially do the basic settings, and rest of the settings we can do through my admin tools, which I had just shown some time back. So in short, this is the setting available. We have settings for goal framework. So we have settings based on each submodule. Variable pay. We have settings for analytics and dashboard. Online reports designer. I was talking about this SML security code. It's all available here. This is the NDF part metadata framework I was talking about. So there are a lot of things which are core technical part. Hence I didn't show you at the beginning because I thought I'll show you how SuccessFactors looks like from an end user perspective first, and then coming to this so that we understand why we are doing this and what impact does it has. So we have settings for all of the submodules here, which based on the requirement we have to go ahead for. And this is something like admin username and password. So using this settings, we can create our admin user. So we can create multiple admins also for a particular application. So this is all I would like to include in this demo class. So I hope I could provide a brief information on SuccessFactors and its various entities, the scenario. So I would request if you have any queries, please come with those ones so that I can provide my inputs for the same. Hello? 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 Anybody there? Irfan, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, Irfan. Irfan, I was asking like I'm done. So if you have any questions, please you ask me so that I can help you with those.
It was like a very good overview. Like what will be the content of the training? Like will be taking it module wise or how is it?
Yes. Normally I take it and start from Employee Central because as I mentioned that is the the backbone of Employee Central. So I start with Employee Central and then take it like module by module because Employee Central is something which I feel is required to know, and then based on the specific requirements we take it up. If someone wants Jam, we take Jam. If someone wants some different submodules, we take those.
So Employee Central means it even contains payroll and time as you mentioned in your demo.
Yes. I'll include the position management and the time off functionalities.
Okay.
And we'll also include.
But payroll it is on-premise, is it?
Payroll is mostly on-premise, but yeah, they are coming with some updates. So definitely, I mean, if something is available at the moment, I'll let you know. But yeah, mostly payroll is mostly on-premise. Running payroll and all this things are happening still on payroll only.
Okay. Fine.
Otherwise, it's mostly taken care through this Employee Central Payroll module, which is still, to be honest, not that famous at the moment in the market.
Okay.
The module is there as I had just shown you in the PPT, but it's not that famous because as it's still taken care through on-premise. So people mostly go for Employee Central. LMS is famous. Jam is very famous. I recently had given a demo to one of our customer. Okay. They are really excited with Jam, And lastly, it's e-recruitment. Along with PNGM, that's also coming up slowly. So yeah, you can decide.
The most popular module would be Employee Central currently.
Yeah, as per the market, I see Employee Central is the most popular one because every client wants to go for Employee Central. Like we have, if you go for SAP implementation, first it's always OMPA, and then they take up different modules, right? So similarly, Employee Central is the counterpart for OMPA.
Okay.
So this is the module which is in most demand in the market. You can definitely check also on various blogs. But yeah, based on my experience, that is the one which is mostly being used and people
so
look for.
approximately how many hours would be needed for this Employee Central training?
Employee Central normally I take like 5 to 6 sessions based on the comfort factor of the candidates. Which definitely includes a little bit of, because sometimes I ask them to come up with, do you have this SAP system with you?
Yes, I have.
So I can help you coming up with your implementation only. You can do your own configuration. That will give you a better confidence, because if you have done something of your own, you will have those. So I would suggest you to come up with an add-on which will be required to have those SuccessFactors specific nodes inside SPRO.
Okay.
So
which will help in integration, is it?
Yes. So once you have those that add-on implemented, you will get a node in SPRO which will be a SuccessFactors specific node where you have to do some configuration for a hybrid scenario.
Okay.
Also, I'll help you with the full cloud scenario. So we'll take most of the scenarios with the latest position management and time off functionality. So
any Indian customers who have implemented Employee Central and all those things? Or
actually, to be honest, it's mostly the abroad customers only. But yes, I heard like Indian customers are also looking for because slowly the market is changing. Even they are eager to go with the Employee Central part for SuccessFactors. Because I have few more other students who are working on mostly Indian clients, and they are taking a training on this.
Okay, like they are already working and taking a training, is it?
No, they're expecting some work, and hence eager to have an advantage as compared to their other colleagues. Hence, they thought if they know things, they can get into it very easily. Because there's always a competition within the organization also.
Yeah, truly.
So that's what they're looking at.
Yeah, fine. Then I'll give my feedback to Swarup.
Sure. That will be great. Thanks for your time. Hope my demo was helpful. Okay,
Yes,
most welcome. Sure. Thank you, Irfan. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Good night. Bye-bye.